They said the music box was broken. But when Lily turned the key, she didn't hear music, she heard a lion roar. In the quiet town of Elmswood, where clouds drifted lazily over rooftops and birds sang lullabies to the wind, there lived a curious girl named Lily. She was 10 years old, had a head full of questions, and freckles like cinnamon sugar sprinkled across her nose. Lily loved exploring her grandmother's attic. It was a kingdom of forgotten treasures. One rainy afternoon, as thunder rolled like distant drums, she opened a dusty old trunk in the corner. Inside lay something wrapped in blue velvet, a music box. It was no ordinary music box. The base was made of silver carved with tiny animals, elephants, bears, and even a little trapeze artist frozen midair. On top, a miniature circus tent spun slowly in place, striped in red and gold. The winding key was shaped like a monkey holding cymbals. Lily turned the key gently. She expected a lullaby, but instead, roar! A lion's roar echoed from inside the box. The attic lights flickered and a gust of wind blew through the closed windows. Before she could scream, the tent on the music box began to glow swirling light like a galaxy spinning faster and faster. Lily leaned in, and in a blink, she was gone. Lily landed softly on a red velvet carpet. She looked up and gasped. She was inside the circus tent. Above her, acrobats flew through the air on glowing ropes. A man with 3 heads juggled flaming pineapples while standing on a unicycle. A fire-breathing panda took a bow as the crowd cheered. The crowd, Lily noticed, was made entirely of clockwork animals, owls with turning gears, mechanical giraffes with blinking eyes, and tiny monkeys clapping with metal paws. "Welcome, Miss Lily," boomed a deep voice. She turned and saw the ringmaster, a tall figure with a mustache that curled like ribbons and a coat that shimmered like oil on water. "We've waited a long time for a real child to visit our circus," he said with a warm smile. "But how am I here?" Lily asked, still dizzy with wonder. "The music box chose you," said the ringmaster. "Only the most curious hearts can unlock our world." Before she could ask more, the ringmaster clapped his hands. "Let the show begin." Lily was given a red coat and a top hat, just like a tiny ringmaster. She was guided backstage, where she met the performers. Tico, the lion who could balance on a tightrope and quote poetry. Zizi, the fairy-sized acrobat who flew with butterfly wings. Boing, the bouncing clown whose laughter made flowers bloom from the floor. And Grandma Coco, a talking elephant who wore pearls and painted with her trunk. "Every visitor gets to perform one magical act," Grandma Coco told her. Lily bit her lip. "I don't know any magic," Zizi giggled. "You have a wild heart and a big imagination. That's all you need." That night, Lily stepped into the spotlight. With trembling hands, she opened a box of rainbow powder and whispered the words Zizi had taught her. "Whimsara." Suddenly, bubbles floated from her hands, not ordinary ones, but shimmering, glowing orbs. Inside each bubble was a tiny dream, a girl flying on a dragon, a tree made of books, a kitten painting a starry sky. The crowd gasped. Even the mechanical animals leaned forward. Lily had created a show of dreams. As the final bubble floated upward and burst into 1,000 stars, the tent erupted in thunderous applause. The ringmaster bowed to her. "You, Miss Lily, are a natural." After the performance, Lily sat beside Grandma Coco, sipping hot cocoa that tasted like vanilla clouds. "Can I stay here forever?" she asked softly. Grandma Coco smiled gently. "The circus lives inside your heart now, but it's not meant to keep you forever, only to remind you that magic is real." The lights dimmed. The circus began to fade. "Wait now, please." Lily reached out, but the wind swirled, the tent spun, and just like that, she woke up back in the attic. The music box sat on her lap, quietly playing a soft melody. The circus tent on top had stopped spinning. Everything was as it was, except her coat and top hat were gone. Only the smell of popcorn and the faint echo of cheers remained. Lily smiled. She tiptoed downstairs and hugged her grandmother. "Do you believe in magic?" she whispered. Her grandmother winked. "Why do you think I kept that box?" The end.